Hello everybody, what we have here today is the Maximus 1/8 inch brushless monster truck. One of the newer pieces I got in my collection. I'll show you a little bit about it today, and the first things that you should do when you get this thing, I found out. It's kind of a go around of what's on the box. Like it could come with a few different kit options. I only found just the one option, which was no batteries with this controller. I've never seen this controller with the batteries, but maybe some market somewhere, not my market. There's the specs they've got listed on there. Alright, and this is the truck now. Show you how it came from the factory. Was pretty much like you've seen it. These wires were loose. They weren't tucked in there good, so I put them in there. I zip tied them here. Yeah, they were a little floppity, and that's also what leads into one of the other problems. By the way, the batteries did not come with it. Well, excuse me, they did with my kit. The batteries are not listed as coming with it, but when I purchased it from RC Explosion, I do recommend them guys. They're great, fast shipping, whole 9 yards. They gave me 2 free batteries with it. As part of the promotion, so boxed separately, not the same brand, nothing. They gave 2 large 5200 50C 100C burst 2-cell batteries. Good deal. Paid like $375, I believe it was. I like it. Good deal to me. This modification here, if you can see that, this shim, a standoff I put in right here. That was not there from the factory. I also added a small little nut right there as a spacer as well. Reason being is the factory location actually would hit these wires. I didn't like that. Not cool. So I made a little stand, raised it up. I recommend you do something right out of the box. So just grab the thing when you get it and just take care of this issue before it becomes a problem. Just knock it out. And the second issue, this is without question, you must do this. These 2 screws, they are not Loctited in from the factory. They go into aluminum. They will fall out, I promise you. It didn't take no time at all. So yes, those 2 screws, mine fell out. I had to go buy some screws, so save yourself the hassle of having to buy 2 screws or a screw. I lost one, the other one was getting loose. There's a little spacer up inside there, a little aluminum spacer as well. So I lost that spacer, I lost that screw. Had to order screw and spacer. It comes with 16 per package, so I have plenty in case it happens again, but they are Loctited now, so good to go. Same thing here, these need to be Loctited. It goes into aluminum, that goes into aluminum. You'll notice them fall out first, obviously. I don't think I've done these yet. No, I haven't, so I'll be doing that. I just did the other 2 on the bottom. Anything else that is on this thing that goes in these, no problem. I did wreck it. I pulled one of these out already. I've run it probably 2 or 3 times. I think 2 times now I've got on it, maybe. Yeah, just twice, that's all it was. I'm fixing to go out and do another video on it. Front tires balloon pretty good. I'm going to do a video about that, show you how the front tires balloon. Then I'm going to take the center diff out, and I'm going to put some thicker oil in it. And then I'm going to put it back together and see how that does on the ballooning on the front end. I'll be taking the video of that here shortly and putting that up as well. This right here is just kind of a once over and what to do when you get the thing, so you can save yourself some hassle. This screw, when I wrecked it though, I bent this little deal here on the end, the stub shaft. I was able to pull it out. Did not do any other damage to anything else, bearings or anything. As far as I could tell, they were all in good shape. But I bent that stub shaft. I was able to just straighten it back out with a little hammer action. Put it back on there, we're good to go. And it somewhat stripped that screw It's just small screws into the plastic. That's the only thing that was bad. So I was able to find a little bit larger screw and put it in the hole. We're good to go. Still rocking with that one, no problems. So far that's the only thing that's caused me any issues. Now that I've realized I need to Loctite anything that goes into aluminum, I think I'll be good, barring wreckage. Yeah. And one of the things I found out about my Red Cat, it wore out some differential pieces, shims and things like that in a short amount of time. And I thought about it and kind of applying some of the knowledge I know of vehicles and cars in general. Whenever you rebuild something, there's always a break-in period, and during that break-in period there are pieces of metal, small, but they are there, they get into the system. And you always do an oil change on a fresh motor or diff or anything. You always do an oil change early, because you get all that break-in lube out, you get all the metal, small bits of metal and everything out, and then you reassemble it with all fresh stuff, and it should work. So I'm going to apply that to this RC, and also on that Red Cat I'm having to rebuild it all. So I'm going to rebuild it and then give it a short break-in and refresh all the oils and the diffs and see if that helps the longevity. I'm thinking it will. We're going to find out. So yeah, this thing's run a couple times. I'm not sure if it's fully broke in, but I'm thinking it. I'm going to call it. When I look inside this diff here, it'll show me some stuff off of that. But yeah, right now I'm going to go run it, make a little video of how much they balloon, just how this thing runs in general, so you guys can see, and then I'm going to tear it apart and make another video of that. Okay, I just put the tires back on it, fixing to go take it for a run real quick. I wanted to show you this. This is one of the other modifications I did. I just drilled a couple holes in the plastic there, tied a string through it, and tied it onto the clips, so that when you flip over, you don't lose your clips. I also duct tape the inside of the body, because it comes with a really thin body. Don't know if that'll help, but I hope it'll help. It comes with a super thin body, so maybe it won't break. So yeah, here we go, going for a run.